Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking this week at how to handle pace from your opponent where they're just basically overpowering you. Today specifically, we're going to look at adjusting our position. It's really, to me, of everything we look at this week, the simplest fix for a club level player to be able to handle pace from your opponent, and yet I don't see it happen very often. Okay, so adjusting the position. To me, a lot of players at the club level are comfortable around the neutral zone, if not even a little closer to the baseline. All right, so if I'm in the neutral zone or even a little bit tighter and my opponent is consistently hitting the ball hard at me and I'm not seeing great results, backing up is the quickest, simplest way to make yourself a more efficient player against power. So if any of you guys have seen our videos with our different zones of where to stand, when we're looking at about an 8-foot space between us and the baseline, we call this our defensive zone. And not that we're hitting defensively out of here, but it's just a position where we don't expect to hit a lot of winners. What I like about this zone for all you players that are learning to handle pace from your opponent is it allows for a fuller swing. When you guys are up here and you're getting power hit at you, what occurs a lot is kind of this jammed up stroke that doesn't go anywhere. Let's look at it one more time. That's what I see a lot. The arm doesn't release, the racket kind of fights the ball off, and that's from the neutral position. So backing up into the defensive zone is not about having a defensive mindset. It's simply about having a little more time and space. That exact same ball from back here now allows me the ability to swing a little freer through the ball. It's exactly what we're looking for when we're trying to play modern tennis, okay? One thing to be really careful of, you guys, and I see this a lot, players that are able to make this adjustment quickly in a match when they're dealing with pace, the one thing they kind of forget about is establishing a good position. So make sure when we go back here, we don't end up hitting off our back foot from here, because that will again take away a lot of times your ability to release the racket the way you're comfortable with, all right? The fact that we're gonna swing freer from back here and yet the court got a little bit bigger means the one thing I want you to work on is aiming a little bit higher over the net than you would from closer to the baseline. So any adjustment you make in terms of position when you're handling pace, I want you guys to start to work the ball a little bit higher over the net, simply because the court's longer from back there. All right? Again, seems pretty simple for me to be able to just tell you guys, hey, they're hitting hard back up. But one, I don't see that adjustment made nearly enough. And two, a lot of times when we do back up, we're still feeling like, oh, they're overpowering me. And I don't see that confident tennis that we should be seeing when we've given ourselves more space between us and the tennis ball. All right? So adjust that position, get yourselves a little more behind the baseline. It's a great way to handle your opponent's pace. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope that was helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.